was a cold, fog-soaked November night in the forgotten southern village of Ashwell Hollow. Silence ruled after sunset. No one spoke. No one stepped outside. No one lit a single light, because at the center of the village stood an abandoned church, and beneath it lay an ancient crypt, sealed by the villagers for over a century. Two travelers arrived that night, Elena Ward, a historian, and Thomas Hale, a documentary filmmaker. They came following an old rumor that something living dead had once been imprisoned beneath the church. Elena spread a map across the table. Tom, every record says this crypt wasn't just a burial site, it was a prison. Tom tried to laugh. A prison for ghosts? Great. The audience is going to love this. The old woman at the inn handed them their room key, but her voice shook as she warned, "Don't go near that church, especially not at night." Elena forced a polite smile. "We're only here for research." The woman leaned closer. "No, child, it's not research you'll find. Something waits down there. Something that is not human. Something that hates the light. And something that is hungry." Tom tried to smile back, but the sound caught in his throat. At midnight, they walked toward the church. Fog wrapped around their bodies like cold, wet cloth. When they pushed open the wooden door, a blast of freezing air hit their faces. Inside was pure darkness. Broken pews, torn curtains, shattered stained glass. Elena's flashlight stopped on something. "Tom, look." Behind the altar lay a rusted iron door. A staircase dropped into the earth below. Tom whispered, "This is it, the crypt." They descended into the depths. With every step, the air grew colder and colder until it felt like breathing inside a tomb. The tunnel stretched long and narrow. Stone coffins lined both sides. Some were cracked, some broken open. But the worst part, many lids bore deep scratch marks. Elena's voice trembled. These were clawed from the inside. Tom swallowed hard. From the inside? Then they were moving? Before she could answer, a distant sound echoed through the tunnel. Thump, thump, thump. Slow footsteps coming toward them. Their blood froze. At the end of the tunnel was a round chamber. In the center rested a massive stone coffin, bound tightly with thick iron chains. Ancient Latin was carved into the metal. Elena read softly, "Seal the body, seal the soul, seal the hunger." Tom whispered, "So what was this? A person or a monster?" Elena stared at the coffin. She didn't answer. Then a chain snapped with a metallic clang. Tom jumped back. "That chain moved! That's impossible!" Another chain stretched, cracked, and broke apart. The lid of the coffin shifted, just a few inches, enough to reveal a slit of darkness. From that darkness, a hand emerged, gray, dried, bones pushing through the skin, fingers ending in long, sharpened nails. Elena screamed, "Run!" They sprinted through the tunnel. Behind them came the sound of breaking bones, ripping flesh, and then a shriek, a sickening, inhuman scream. "Shire!" Their flashlights flickered and died. The tunnel fell into absolute blackness. Tom stammered, "Elena, what is that?" From the darkness came the sound of something crawling up the walls, fast. Its dry bones scraped against the stone. Elena whispered sharply, "Don't look back. Run forward." They reached the stairway. Tom climbed first, until something cold and powerful grabbed his ankle from below. He fell hard, dragged downward. "Elena, pull me!" With her eyes squeezed shut, she kicked at the hand, once, twice, 3 times. The grip loosened. Tom scrambled up the steps. They rushed into the church and slammed the door shut. Both were gasping for breath. Outside, the fog swirled like living smoke. Then they heard it, something climbing the stairs, slowly, deliberately, as if savoring each moment. Tom's voice cracked. "It's coming out! It's getting free!" Elena grabbed the old bell rope on the wall. "There's one way to stop it." She pulled with all her strength. The church bell roared across the night. Its echo rattled the walls, and instantly, The sounds from the crypt stopped. Then came a scream, a horrible ancient howl, as if 1,000 dead voices cried out in agony. Something was forced back down, dragged into the depths. The crypt door slammed shut on its own. Chains clattered violently, as if sealing the creature once more. When dawn arrived, the villagers found Elena and Tom sitting on the floor, exhausted, shaking, but alive. The old woman whispered, "You're lucky. It doesn't." It didn't escape completely. If it had, she couldn't finish the sentence. Elena stared at the church. What they locked away a century ago, it's still awake, still waiting, still hungry. And from deep beneath the earth, faint but unmistakable, came the sound. Thump, 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 as if it was waiting for someone new. For more terrifying stories like this, subscribe to our Dark History channel.